when you're forced
These
to get
things.
Alright.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Project Octotalk, I guess.
Octotalk.
It's a
That's such
podcast.
an original name.
Oh my god, this tastes so good.
So, we're eating some food, and we're podcasting. And bugles.
As you can probably tell, this was a drunk idea.
Very drunk.
Very drunk.
And I'm sober, so that's very drunk.
I don't like alcohol, so.
Alcohol's not that good.
It's not.
It really isn't.
But we're gonna talk about what ruins the holidays worst of all, and probably like already 1,000 people already know what I'm gonna talk about. These things.
You can't see them.
And you probably can't tell what I'm hitting, what I'm banging, but it's batteries.
Batteries.
Yes.
Have you ever had a toy? You wake up, you're like, oh my god, and then it just like requires AA batteries.
Honestly, it's the worst.
Oh, that.
I honestly think they do that just to fucking boost battery
I
sales.
think it's more like, oh, this is such an awesome toy. I can't wait to play with it, and then it has no battery.
It's just like,
And you don't have some spare.
Sucks to be you. I guess you're gonna have to buy some.
You know, that actually happened to me once, and my aunt and uncle, they were like, I forgot the batteries. Like, after they realized there's no batteries, I believe. And they were like, we're gonna bring them, okay, next time. And they visit my house like 7 times after that. And then they remember, because I never bothered them about it. But on the 8th time, I was like, we're gonna bring them. I promise, someday. Eventually, I just bought like a big pack of batteries. But they were for something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I used it.
Are they still good?
Shit, why are you screaming?
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway.
You're fine with your normal voice.
So what happened was... No, it was just a really... It was like a 99-cent store.
But the important thing is, did you ever get the batteries?
Yeah, I got the batteries. Unfortunately, I had to take them out like 3 minutes after.
Wait, from them?
No, I bought batteries for something, but I needed them for something else.
But did they give you your batteries?
No, that did not happen.
You should go get them.
I think the worst.
How long ago was
No,
this?
Like 5 years.
You should have asked him, like, yo, want my batteries? I'm still waiting.
Where's the interest?
You owe me 2 pairs now.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. Just because they got like... Their kids have kids and they're all living in their house, so I'm not going to touch that house for anything.
That's their problem. They should give you your batteries.
I think
They said they give it to you. That's paid contract.
I think the worst part of this is if you have AA batteries, but they require AAA batteries.
Oh yeah, it's really fucked. That's just a big, just like...
Or
And it's something you expect to have AA.
I know.
Yeah, it's like they just want you to bend over at that point.
Oh boy.
Blasting you in the ass.
Pretty much
it's
asking,
Christmas. I
please
stocked
let
up on
AAA
batteries.
batteries still serve a purpose.
Yeah. Not only that, but like sometimes you don't even buy the right one. Sometimes your parents go get them, and you're like, oh my god, why didn't you get Duracell? And they get these like weird
The shitty like Japanese ones. Like went down like a minute.
Yeah, exactly. That's like supposed to save your eyesight or something. They were like, you know what? If we make the batteries only last for 3 minutes, the kids will save all this time.
So much time.
Or
So
the
much
batteries that they say that they're supercharged and stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's
they're
like 2
loose.
minutes.
They're loose and they don't work at all because they're loose.
Those are loose. Like those like with charger batteries you
The
can
very
buy,
crappy
they're like
ones.
awful, and if you like touch them at all, they just disconnect.
Remember those little disc ones?
Oh, those are
silver
annoying.
Those are annoying as hell.
Like grandma has them, and that's put in with a candle. Like she uses that one. She always had to go to 99 cents to buy them. Like, oh my god, these are the worst batteries ever.
Yeah,
That's a lot of chip crumbling.
You know, actually, one of my
Sorry.
favorite toys when I was a kid, it was because this was back probably like 3rd, 2nd grade. Mega Man,
Mega
like
Man.
the show was like really popular.
Those
Wait,
are
is it the
Oh yeah.
the one made by WB?
I don't remember, but it's like the one
was
where
one.
it was the one where it's kind of like having a Digimon.
I didn't really
Mega Man
see
was
it.
like it was like the main character's Digimon or something.
Mm.
And then like my favorite toy, and it was like red, and because I like the red guy because he fought with a sword, which was awesome to me. It was like sword fighters are awesome, and I was like
Zero?
playing with it. Yeah, his name was Proto Man.
No, I'm sorry.
That was the guy on the show. Proto Man.
Oh.
And I was playing with it, and I swear it was like the weirdest thing. It was like I would have it, and I would stare at it for hours. Not kidding.
I think that's sort of...
And then sometimes I would get lucky, and it would be like, oh, enemy attack or something, and then you play like a 3-minute mini game.
And you wait hours for it?
No, it's not even 3 minutes. It's like 30 seconds. It's just like you have to try and hit the monster square. And my battery died, and I swear I was like crushed as a kid. I was just like, no, because you need these stupid quarter disc batteries.
Oh my god.
Those obscure fucking batteries.
Yeah. God, it was horrible.
I think the third worst thing that could ruin Christmas is like maybe you're so hyped to plan, like you've been planning a certain thing for like months, and then it never happens. Like someone doesn't show up or anything.
Oh yeah, that's just the heartbreak. But I think one of the, you know, what's one of the biggest surprise for me?
Santa Claus wasn't real.
Jesus. Actually, what happened was we were, let me see if crap slipped my mind, but it was yes. My parents never got me anything I actually wanted for Christmas. It was just like, hey, let's buy random toys, and then I bet he'll like it. But one time when I was like 7 years old, they nailed it. Like the one toy I wanted. Like I would go to the toy aisle and I would just stare at it at Kmart. I would just direct eye contact with Optimus Prime, and they got it. Huh?
OP.
Yeah, and they actually got it, and I was like, what? Then for some reason, I found like there was also a really old one from like the original Transformers, and that was just like, what? They got it right. I'm so surprised. And then I lost the toy.
Wow. There's a phone ringing.
Damn it, Aaron!
This is all staying in.
Recording. Yeah.
It's all staying in.
All right.
F5. Okay.
Well then, Dr. Pepper time.
D-Pep. That cup is like the best fucking soda. TBH.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Best soda.
I remember when I first.
I remember when I used to have a penis.
Oh yes.
I remember that too.
It was nice having a thing go around.
You guys are so lucky. I can't wait to get mine off.
Oh my god!
You should finally introduce yourself since nobody knows who we are.
All right. Well, you know. All right.
I'm Kevin. I'm the one who sucks at playing everything.
Alright. I'm Johnny. I'm the one who usually wins a lot.
I'm Eduardo. I specialize on another console, so that kind
That's
of
no
kills
excuse.
me.
It's retro.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
I'm Aaron. I'm somewhat able to do part of what Johnny's capable of.
If you're lolly and you're single, hit him up. He really needs a girlfriend.
You're horrible.
Lolly? What the fuck is Lolly?
Hey.
The fucking Jolly Rancher? What the fuck? Is that a fucking dum-dum?
All right.
If
Well,
you have a Jolly Rancher up your butt.
you're treading lightly, okay? You could really unleash an anime talk that could go on for hours. You need to tread carefully right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not doing that.
Back out of lolly as soon as possible.
I'm just gonna assume it's gay porn. Anywho.
You're a horrible person, Johnny. Hope you know that.
But you were close.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. You were pretty close.
Heterosexual
And
porn.
actually, it was completely wrong though.
Heterosexual porn.
Thank you.
Transgender porn.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna take that as a chance as a yes.
Yes.
Having a very
No.
awkward look out to the distance.
So are we're not doing the Santa. We're not doing Christmas thing anymore.
I think we've passed the point of no return.
Yeah, of the anime.
No
talk.
way you can come back from that.
Yeah.
Nope. But Loli's kind of like an 18-year-old girl who looks like she's 12.
Oh, I see.
And it kind of you can't just be like a 12-year-old girl. You need to be 18 and 12 years old and look like a 12-year-old, something like that. That's kind of like kind of a rough explanation of what Loli is.
That's all neat.
Very vague and
How do you sleep at night?
Yeah,
partially,
Seeing,
partially inaccurate.
Partially inaccurate, but very accurate at the
Fastest
same time.
topic.
How do you
but-
sleep at night when we're like just staring there's SpongeBob just staring at you at all times,
I mean,
no
yes.
matter where you move.
For those viewing, I have a SpongeBob bank in my room. That has coins in
Very
there.
creepy.
He's just in his underwear, I think. I think he used to have pants where they like faded off in the white. And they just melted off. And his hands are like human hands for some reason instead of like yellow.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kinda
That's
weird.
Very cute.
Like what? Did you get this like in like this?
Oh,
like,
like
Northgate?
I
What
found
happened
it
to
was
Shark
like 5.
just like straight down the middle, and the guy's like arms were like this, so he fell down. SpongeBob picked him up,
I don't
put him
think I
on,
ever
and it's like
introduced
yes.
he couldn't
He just
regenerate
did.
hands,
He did.
so he just used human hands.
Yeah, he was just like, you know what? I can't reproduce them anymore, so I'm just gonna.
Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to use these arms. I saw someone murdered.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
well.
It's the best idea ever.
Hey, Eduardo, do you consider yourself an otaku?
Probably not because I haven't seen that much anime. I mean, I watch a lot, but
Just
I
not
haven't.
enough.
I haven't.
Can we turn on the
No, 'cause
TV on this?
Because as soon as like, if you say you do, someone's gonna be like, have you seen this? You're not an otaku if you haven't seen this, and then I'm gonna be like, no, I haven't. So I'm not.
So
gonna
while
say
they're
myself
talking,
anymore.
Have you seen Code Geass?
Can we not talk about
Have
it?
you watched
No, we
Bleach?
don't. Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Are you
so while
watching
they're
Naruto?
talking about it,
This is
how
not
about we
something
just
How about
engage
One
in a
Piece?
Doctor Who
This is the
conversation?
same.
Have you seen?
It's weird, but
You guys don't talk about anime. We don't
So
talk about
weird,
Doctor Who.
But let me tell you guys
At the
something.
same time.
That's our rule. You guys don't talk about anime. We don't talk Doctor Who. That's our
Alright,
rule.
But the thing is, like, one thing that like, okay, you
Are
probably
you
don't
into
know this, but
old
Johnny's
school?
like,
Or are you gonna watch the
Shut
new
up.
upcoming anime?
God
Shut
damn
up,
it,
Aaron.
Aaron.
What do you think?
We just had the school in place, Aaron.
hey, Aaron. All right, the thing is, like, I don't know what's the division, all right,
That's a division.
because like you have anime guys
What do
and
you
you
think
got
of the new
video
fall
game
anime?
guys, but the thing is that I don't really see why we hate each other or people hate one another. I mean, I'm both.
No, it's just
And I
that
know
I
there's
don't
people
know
who
what
are
you're
okay
I
talking
think
about.
there's a very difference. There's more
It's-
anime and actual live action thing. Would
It's
be the
just
difference.
that-
I want to say video game and anime
No,
because
no,
they're
it's
similar.
the same thing though. It's like because I mean I just diehard love my video games over my anime.
I'm
I mean, if someone said you have to choose, go play this, or you gotta watch this, I'm gonna be like, let me play, because I'd rather.
Can't
Well, it
interact.
depends
play-
on what the game is.
But
and what
can't
the
you
anime
play a
is.
video game of an anime?
I'm assuming we're
Based
just
on
like
an
saying
anime.
like, okay,
Just in general.
would you rather go play Tales of Exelia, because that's like my favorite game right now, or would you rather go watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? And I'd just be like,
Play.
I think I'd rather play because I can interact. And
Yeah,
that's
I
for
think
me. That's like
games
my,
are good.
Video
at that.
games, then anime.
Exactly.
You can always have a video game about an anime, such as that Naruto game and that
Dragon
one
Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z game.
You know, actually, I think those Naruto games actually follow the storyline.
And then that
Yeah.
Bleach thing that happened.
And
I
Pokemon.
know
Yeah,
about
oh,
it
yeah.
because
You
I
don't
went to
actually get to see
GameStop.
what
No,
kind
the
of action
Pokemon is followed by the
Yu-Gi-Oh?
anime. So
I know.
we make a game, and then the anime tries to catch up.
And they kill it.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace, Pokemon anime. You were good while you lasted.
God rest his soul.
Well, I've been watching the new one, and it's okay. I mean, it's
Pokemon
not.
Origins.
Origin looks
Oh my
good.
god,
I fucking
Origins! Origin was.
I wanna wa- I'm waiting for the
that's
English dub,
an E10.
though.
That's E10 plus.
I'm waiting for the English stuff because I honestly I don't like Japanese voices to be
Or
honest.
Charmander.
Yeah, you should watch. Yeah, no, there's like a scene where literally like.
Squirtle literally tries ripping apart Charmander's face.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
yeah, he's like just like biting down on it, and then Red's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna save you," and then pulls out his Pokeball.
I see my Wii U
There were
topic.
stupid moments though. Red's like, let me try go and catch another trainer's Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
What an ass! What a dick!
I know. And the
I
kid's
wouldn't-
like, "You're a thief,"
Like in the
but
game,
he's like half this size, so he can just like punch him and take the Pokeball.
I always want to like in the games the trainers think when they try to catch the Pokemon, they just throw it at them. It's like, hey, asshole, this is mine. But then like they block it in the game, but like in like XD and Coliseum, like they if it's a shadow Pokemon, it's like okay, whatever, you can have it.
All right, well.
Like they don't block it because then it's like the thing is like they can already catch Pokemon, but in the game that dialogue says the trainer blocked it.
Oh wow.
It's just like oh, he's weird. You can just keep him. I didn't want him to begin with.
It's like you can have my level 58 Charizard.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
don't
wish
care.
with shadow stuff coming out of him. I don't know how I feel about that. It's really awkward.
yeah,
man.
that
One
was,
time,
uh,
this creeper
XD,
gave me a
right?
stone
XD
and he
and
became
Coliseum.
blue. This
Oh,
weird
really?
creeper guy gave me
Oh,
a stone,
yeah.
he turned blue. I just don't know what the heck's up with
Yeah.
that.
I was like, you can have him. I didn't want him. I didn't want him to begin with, to be honest. I just feel like leaving him out.
Wait, Johnny, what do you think of Pokemon XD?
XD, I did not like. Coliseum, I did like.
Well, was there any way to purify Lugia?
I didn't play XD enough.
I mean, I purified every other legendary Pokemon, but I could not just purify Lugia.
I didn't like XD. I did not like the
You
design.
didn't play it enough?
I played Coliseum, which it was the
Sorry.
original, and XD was the sequel, which I did not like. So I did.
Was Colosseum like similar or?
Coliseum's the same. It was the first one, and then XD's the sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to get Colosseum.
I have Coliseum.
Like you could actually move around and.
Yeah, it's the same game. Just there's just like kind of different graphics.
Kind of story plays out there.
It's like I don't know what the story of XD is because I didn't play because I hated the models for the characters. Honestly, I like Coliseum better. But like yeah, it was like you have an Espeon and an Umbreon and you fuck people up.
I want a Jolteon. You have a Jolteon?
No, you got Umbreon and Espeon, which is lame because
Espeon's the best. He's cool.
Jolteon's the best. What's your best?
Jolteon.
Jolteon, yeah.
I like
Give me
Jolteon.
a high five.
Just
Yeah.
looks badass.
Jolteon's easily my favorite.
Why would you want another one?
Exactly.
Never mind. Sorry, Aaron. Sorry. But one of them is pretty low.
Can we not?
It's the
That's why
fire
it's a
type
dark
one.
type.
Yeah. Whatever. But,
Umbreon's a better one. He's one of the cool. He's probably the best out of.
Yeah.
They're both not bad. They're no. What's the fucking modern one called?
I don't even.
Vaporeon. Fuck the Vaporeon.
Rayporion?
it's the mermaid Pokemon,
Volpone.
right?
Oh.
If it's not, then it's the weird.
It's the fucking weird blue one. The shitty one no one liked.
Yeah.
That was one no one liked. It had good stats, but he looked all shitty.
I saw like one of the anime episodes where it's like Team Eevee, and it was like every evolution of Eevee, right there. You got every single one. The guy was like, I have every single one.
I
And
mean,
then
you
actually,
probably have fire, water, grass, and then you could choose from there. Preferably psychic. Sorry, go on.
and then he had like one extra Eevee, and it was like, Eevee, you can evolve into whatever you believe yourself you can do. And then it didn't evolve.
That's not surprising. That sounds incredibly like the anime. It's exactly. I don't want to evolve. I don't want to become way better than I already am.
That's the thing though about the anime is like you think if you're going into like this major league, you would want to max out your Pokemon to at least evolve out.
I know.
And then Ash just takes in a Squirtle and one final evolved.
I know.
It was like, this is gonna work out. The other guys got like, holy shit, like all this like big stuff. And
And then
then
this fucking Ash's first fully evolved Pokemon, he lets go like like a season, like 10 episodes later.
oh yeah,
Fucking Butterfree. He's like, I'm gonna let you go, Butterfree. Like, fuck you. You're mine. You don't get to have free will. That's kind of what Pokemon is, really. It's like you enslave Pokemon to fight, and they're usually cool with it, but like,
They
I
are.
want to leave. I'm like, bye.
It's weird how much
but
science is in there.
Remember though, they prefer it that way because they in the quote unquote anime, they just love being captured and being with their trainer.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something in the ball.
They
that
definitely
hypnotizes
don't
them.
prefer being out there in the freedom with
Yeah,
their
actually-
fellow anime Pokemon.
Actually, you know the weird thing is like there's actually a science to why that is.
There is.
It was like that thing in that theory of
I'm gonna go wash my Cheeto hands.
Have fun.
people are Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's that the only reason why Pokemon
That's
want to
true.
be with us is because we're the only beings that can actually make them stronger.
Yeah.
And it's like they can evolve by themselves, but there's like an episode in the anime where there's like a 50-year-old Trico,
Jesus.
never evolved. It was just like a wise Trico, so it never evolved.
Didn't Ash catch him?
No, you got another one. You got the cool loner guy.
Yeah.
One.
Oh yeah, the one that always had a little
Yeah.
piece of plant in his mouth.
Yeah, he caught the cool one, but then it was like a 50-year-old Trico.
I'd rather get the wise one that knows how to fight.
I
No,
know.
he did. Obviously, he doesn't, since he's a 50-year-old Trico.
Yeah.
That's kind of why he wouldn't evolve.
Fair enough.
He's got no experience. His XP points is like 1 for
I
like
hate-
participating in a battle once.
I had to make I fucking hate how they tried to make Treecoke like the cool, like, rebellious one instead of, because fucking Charmeleon was like the cool one. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the one he just like, he was just a giant dick and it was awesome. He
Like,
was so,
out of the- any
like
of the
Charmander's
three-
like so fucking like, he's like adorable and like loves him and then he fucking evolves, he turns into a giant dick. It's the greatest.
And then Charizard's like, the only way I'm as adorable as Charmander is if you earn my trust.
I know he's still a dick until like the very end when he actually needs him.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ash almost dies to go, fuck.
Hey, what's his name? Red almost died too when he fought Mewtwo.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, he almost died. Charizard, and then there was like last thing, and then he Mega Evolves. And then it was just, spoilers!
Yeah.
Wait, why did that Mega Evolution?
Transformed.
Huh?
They shouldn't have
It was
Mega
the X
Evolution.
evolution, right?
They shouldn't, they shouldn't use Mega Evolution in Origin. The
Yeah.
whole point was to be first gen. That's the whole like
Well,
point of it.
I guess that was like the point to like.
Since it was new, they wanted to include
No,
the new shit.
it was kind of like
So
the
what?
branch
But
between.
then the actual anime.
It was kind of like a branch between X and Y and then Red and. It was some kind of weird like branching thing.
Still, the point of
But it
Origin
was like
was
only
supposed
for
to be
like
retro.
it was only for like 15 minutes. Relax.
Still though, that
15
doesn't change
minutes.
the
It was like
fact.
15
Origin's supposed to be
seconds.
it's the
Yeah, it
original whole thing. That was the whole thing about it. You want to do Mega Evolution, doing the actual the original anime.
Because it was like kind of the thing was like, okay, if I'm gonna capture Mewtwo, I'm gonna have to like send all these legendaries out but they're all gonna fail, and I'm have to rely on Charizard. But if you think about it, you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. How could the Charizard beat like all the other ones?
You should have just had all those Pokemon fame just throw a Master Ball at it.
Oh yeah.
Problem solved. Don't use it. Don't fucking screw up the fucking whole point you made the spin
Now you
off.
see, if Mewtwo is smart enough, he would probably just use his psychic powers and throw the Pokeball at.
Well, I mean, he kind
Red.
of got hit by that attack by Mega Charizard.
Exactly.
It's kind of the thing. Exactly.
Alright.
This guy just walks into the room and then leaves the room.
He gets a cup and just leaves.
I don't know. I prefer that last part where Charizard and Red had a near-death experience.
And then they Mega Evolve. I guess it was just because
It barely made sense too.
it just barely makes sense to the point where you're like, you know what?
It's just
Because
promotion. That's
Professor
lame.
Oak is like, oh, that stone you found. It blah blah blah.
It does something, but we don't know anything about it. That's kind of the thing. It's like we don't know anything about it. And then I guess someone was like, "Hey, Sycamore, yeah, you gotta see this, man. This kid just turned a Charizard into a blue dragon." I was like, "But isn't a Charizard a dragon
Black and
type?"
blue
No, it's a flying and fire type. Shut up.
That's,
And now it's a dragon type.
that's such a lame, cheap promotion trick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm upset about that.
But in the same way, I'm kind of happy for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy.
They could have very easily done something much better than having to use a cheap trick to get promotion. It's like,
Well, they want him to like display that friendship between him and Charizard because they literally were from the very beginning.
They can
really
do that in
were.
a different way though. Like fucking.
But it was to prove their.
Again, they can do it in different
That
ways.
is
kind of
Like
the-
if you look at the original anime, like that shit happens all the time. Like Pikachu doesn't evolve and he still fucks up Raichu against Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's probably maxed out level when he.
Yeah, he can't evolve no more. He's at 100. He's at 100. He can't evolve no more.
Yeah, but there's still a fucking moment like Pikachu didn't evolve at all. He just went to the hospital. He died and he came back and he's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, Raichu, and he did. And it was like, yeah, friendship.
Friendship does win everything in Pokemon, though.
No, friendship everything in Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, it just beats everything in Pokemon. You got friendship, and it will beat anything.
Have you seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, unfortunately.
I mean, come on.
The first two seasons were good.
Charizard
Don't give me
beat
that.
Blastoise.
No. I'm not saying anything bad.
Everything after
about
season
the first
2 was bad.
But
What
yeah,
was the
Wardo's-
third one?
That was
was
just
just
like
meh.
a ritual. Well,
You both have a point. Friendship does kick ass because freaking Charizard beat Blastoise.
Oh yeah, that's true.
that's
Oh, I didn't even know that was
you're
on.
podcasting. Give me that phone. I'm gonna
I,
put it
I
against the
can't.
wall.
I can't.
It's going against the
I
wall.
can't even put anything to your Pokemon topic because I'm not into it.
You gotta wait for it to be over. Whoa, man.
So I lost my train of thought. But no, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! The first like.
Up until after what was the fucking? It was Duelist Kingdom. What was the second one?
Oh, are you talking about the original ones? The original.
Oh,
I
the
like
original.
The first and second season.
I thought you were talking about like Yu-Gi
No,
and then
fuck
one
the
with, like,
spin-offs.
GX and.
The spin-offs was shit.
GX was shit.
Don't talk. Don't you guys talk about shit about GX? I freaking
GX
love
was
GX.
GX.
Wait,
was
GX
it?
is the
It
one
was-
with brown hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new guy.
The
brunette.
Kuribo ass hair.
I just love the elements of heroes. All right. So
Yeah.
I don't.
I
give a
was
shit about
never in the
character.
card game.
The Elemental Heroes are fucking badass in that one.
It got confusing after a while.
Mm-hmm.
It was like somehow you can combine them with the synchron and.
Yeah, that's why.
You
That's,
get a
it just made
dragon?
everything confusing and dumb. And I was like, no, don't do this to me.
It's
I
like
remember
one of
I like-
those.
I just like those like the cap. There's like two. Usually when they're in like some virtual world, it's just a lot of fun. The original ones were just like where the card game where you just like pulled it up and then you're just like I can random card that I choose to pull out.
But that was the one that
They actually guessed it right.
Yeah, they actually just like trap hole and then everybody falls down a trap hole.
Yeah.
You can do it again, trap hole, and then it just falls down again. He just does like
Like
a
That's
That's
around,
nice.
that's around the time the show saw
They're
getting down.
Asian. They planned out their deck.
Battle Shitty Tournament, that's what it was.
And then there
Battle
was,
Shitty Tournament.
Shitty.
and then there was like a capsule one where they load it in and then they shoot it out. And I
Fucking
was
dumb.
like,
I was so
like,
dumb.
yes, this is fun.
Fucking goddamn.
I don't like that.
Fucking
I
Castle
don't like it.
At that point, no, because like at that point I was kind of like tired of just like, hey, let's pull out a deck, and then I was, cause
Still, that's when the show got getting dumb though. I was around that time. It was Duelist Kingdom was fucking great, and
That's
then
why you watch
Oh, yeah.
Bakugan.
Battle City was good. Bakugan.
Yeah.
Yo, don't talk shit. Don't you even start that shit, alright? I don't
It's all
like
about Beyblades.
That.
Beyblades.
Fucking
Dude, I remember
That's why I
when-
said shitty Bakugan.
Yeah. Anyway, did you guys ever own them?
I had I used to have like 50 Beyblades.
I know me too.
When I
had,
was a
like,
kid,
3
I was like,
stages.
"That's fucking badass."
I don't know, it was just tough.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
like, yeah, 'cause you
I
gotta
just
rip
did
it.
that too. And
You gotta let it rip.
like I was
And
like,
then when it landed on the floor, you're like,
None bothering like,
"That's
oh.
great."
the winner is whoever just like lasts as long. That
Basically.
was it. But it was like but it was still fun. It was like my entire neighborhood. They were just like, let's get Beyblades. And even the girls. And like there was a majority female, but there was like just like everyone had
Like-
Beyblades.
Hey.
And it would just be like, and then it would just be like whoever lasts longest.
Hey, okay, let's get this amazing game right here, and let's try to make a promotion of it to make an anime game anime series about spinning tops.
Okay, there is already one.
Yeah.
There's been, like,
Exactly.
There's like 3. No,
But
there's like
they just
they even
look ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
think
there's
it was
a new
an anime first, wasn't it?
It's
No,
like,
it was
oh,
a
I
game.
gotta power this up super fast.
It was
I
a
got,
game,
like,
and for
level
some reason I
90.
thought it would be a good idea to make a show about fucking tops and doing this. Just fucking putting your finger back on like a fucking
And then
grenade.
apparently tops are like have a mind of their own.
There's, like,
They
a new
just
one.
jump up into the
Is it
air.
really?
It's super stupid. It's super stupid. It's like a wheel. It's
What
like
the hell?
it's like the top now is like a wheel, and then the point is to capture a disc, and then
Don't
That
ruin
was
an
just on
already
fucking
mediocre
Top
game.
Derby.
it's like it's top.
That's what it
Derby.
is, basically.
It is from the very beginning, but I mean like
And then they
with
just-
wheels now.
Why would you make a mediocre game worse?
It is. Unless you have like one of those stadiums, they're not gonna even hit each
I
other.
know.
You see, I understand why they thought it was cool in the '90s, because they're like,
It was
oh,
more
shit.
late 2000s though. That
Yeah,
was early 90s.
it was like-
it was early
It
2000s.
was like the late. 90s.
Well, it poured
It was
into
more-
it.
it was more
It
early
more like it
2000s.
poured into it because everyone wanted the
1999,
toys.
okay?
Yeah.
Or 1998.
It was like early
Get it
2000s.
right.
You really
guys.
didn't need anyone to play with it. You were just like
You were just-
watching
yeah.
it. You were just watching it.
It was just fun to like rip it.
Exactly.
Like,
And then you pull it so hard that it ends up breaking the inside.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're like, why would it spin? Crap! No! Mom!
It's jammed.
Oni-chan!
Yeah,
I almost said the E word.
Duracell.
Oh, of course you did.
No,
Batteries.
Everlast.
Everlast Chan.
EverQuest.
EverQuest.
That was just, I never played EverQuest.
Emo.
I don't like.
Emo Chan.
Emu.
My main problem with
With the
MMOs
U.
is that combat is so boring.
That's very accurate.
I just get bored.
Remember when Diablo was good?
Hmm?
Remember when Diablo
Two?
was actually good?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck
Back
Diablo.
before 3.
2.
Everything before 3 was good. 3 was so fucking boring. 2 was fucking
2 was
awesome.
good. Yeah.
2 was
Yes.
fucking fun as
But
balls.
you denied it. You said no. Fuck 2.
No, I said
you
3.
You said fuck 3. Like if I said it, no.
No, 2 was amazing.
It
And then
was.
3 came out. And 3 was so, like, just got boring so fast. All you did was just grind. It was so
You
boring.
can also you don't
Isn't that
even
practically
need to
Destiny?
grind since there's
Except you
DLC.
could- yeah, except you could just take a break off of it and actually enjoy something else rather than having to grind straight. And it was
You don't-
easy to max out.
You don't even need
It's
to
20.
grind in that
You know,
game
I-
since there's a DLC that,
That was
just
my
make you go,
problem
like,
when,
to level 50.
When like the level,
Automatically.
the new level cap came out for Borderlands 2. It was kind of boring. It was kind of just like annoying.
It was
Yes.
pretty much like,
It's
oh,
just, hey, you know what? Frick it. We're gonna slap you in the face with our dicks every single time.
Basically.
And I was just so fucking irritated.
what do you mean by that?
Cause you remember how like it's always no matter what your level and like +2 usually.
Yeah.
So it's like you never like you can't visit a certain area and be like, oh, I'm just gonna walk around and explore
Yeah.
during the ultimate. You have to go to like the true or the regular.
Oh yeah,
So
and,
annoying.
then I also remember the friggin' ultra power level was practically reaching level 80
Oh yeah, that
in a
hap-
sense.
I actually recorded once with my friend. We were recording all of Tiny Tina's, and we were just like effing around. We were moving on, and
Tiny Tina's the greatest.
yeah, and it was the
So is
orc
Gage,
became
she's
the
fucking
Duke
hot.
of the Duke of Orcs or
saying.
whatever. I forget what the maxed out like they evolved themselves, and I swear it was like a level 80, and we were just trying to kill it, and we were there for a good like 30 minutes. Also, fuck that dragon. There's some dragon you have to fight, and we took like an hour.
I think I know what you're talking about.
While you guys are talking, we're
Radon Dungeon
battling
Keep,
over a
Dungeon
battery.
Keep, right? Or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess.
Damn it!
Assault on
I got the
Dungeon
battery.
or something like that. But that was it. It was just like I was
Hell
weird.
no.
It was a lot of fun.
Wasn't
because,
that boss
That
in
too.
the fire, like Fury Place? There was corrosive,
Oh, that's not
fire,
fair. That's not
and,
even fair.
Electric.
Yeah, you know,
That's not even fair.
and I
anymore.
want to do a shout out to my friend that white
That's
guy.
not
I
even
forget
fair.
what the numbers is.
Cody?
Thanks to that. No, that wasn't Cody. Cody was playing with me. By the way,
Cody?
Cody's just like my friend. And
It's fine.
everything.
It's okay.
For
I
anyone
lost
that's listening,
anyway.
Cody's like one of my friends, and one time I invited him to a party back when I was like 15, I think. I invited him to a party, and then Johnny was there, and Johnny was like, I'm gonna hide in the closet. And then we started
Oh.
making jokes about,
Really? When you were 15?
I was like 15.
That was last year.
That was it?
That was
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Your sister's quinceañera.
Oh yeah, it was my sister's quinceañera.
Baca lives.
Alright, so Johnny was like playing with my closet. He was inside my closet, and we started making jokes about him coming out of the closet because it was just too easy.
Alright, continue.
And then we just closed the door,
Kevin.
and then all of a sudden we see Cody just pick up a shoe and walks up to the door, and we say something that convinces Johnny to open it, and then splat, just like.
Hit me right in the face.
It hurt a lot.
think
Like,
it was your
hardcore.
shoe.
Like, he didn't hold back. He like went, well, bam. Like, he did not hold back.
we popped some zits. Let's just
Yeah.
say that.
That one right there.
That was a good time.
It was painful. It was a painful
That
experience.
doesn't
for me.
sound good at all. I think I'll.
It was very painful. It was not
It
fun.
It was good for everyone else.
It was.
Yeah.
Everyone else was.
It was like
having
a dress shoe too, with like a pretty solid heel.
And then we
Yeah.
also played that friggin'.
It was your shoe.
It
Wasn't
was my shoe. He made my own shoe.
Just be glad you weren't wearing cleats.
I know, right? I mean, why would I wear cleats to a party?
I wish.
Walk up to a party like, yo, I got some sweet cleats on.
Now
It's like
it's.
shocking out or what?
Could have been worse. Could have been a high heel. I don't know who would have worn a high heel other than Aaron, but you know. Imagine that with your
I
eye.
don't wear high heels.
Sure you don't.
I don't.
I bet you want to.
It's like heeled boots.
Sure. Why not?
You know, like somewhat.
But that was
No,
still
no.
that was still a good time. But he was there and we recorded. We digress a lot. If you haven't noticed, this podcast is literally us just digressing.
Oh, we're just sitting. We're just sitting around. Shooting
Exactly.
shit.
If you guys actually have a topic worth talking about that isn't serious, like Ebola or or
Come on.
prostate cancer or something like that.
Come
Come on.
on.
You said it first, Ebola-chan.
No, I have to
certain
cut
you-
all this out now.
I'm certain
Yeah,
some
no,
of you
no,
guys
this is a
see it around
recommendation.
iPhone.
I'm
I gotta get the estimate.
No,
It's fine. I'll figure that out.
if you guys actually have like a comment,
We're not talking serious. Yeah.
yeah, we don't talk serious. All right, don't ask
This isn't
us to be
serious
political.
as
Don't ask us
radio.
if we think Obama's gonna win the next election.
Celebrity dies.
We
We're not
can't.
gonna talk about it 'cause it's gonna bring everyone down.
Yeah, don't. I got so sad when Robert.
Let's
Williams.
not do this. I just said we're not
Sorry,
gonna do
but
that.
I
I still
nuts.
battery at you nuts.
I got sad when Desmond Miles died.
No, shut up.
He was a famous
Poor guy,
video
dude.
game idol
Oh, dude.
to all.
So was he though? I mean,
Majority.
nobody gave a shit about Desmond. Everybody cared about Ezio and
That's true.
Altair.
That's pretty
Ezio was,
accurate,
like,
actually.
The
way
other
better.
dude.
Ezio,
I was okay with Desmond.
Altair, Connor was
The,
meh.
the only reason why I like Desmond
Yeah,
is because it was
Connor was
Nolan
meh.
North, alright?
Edward Kenway,
I think,
No,
we,
no,
thumbs up to him.
I think we can all agree the saddest video game death was Yoshi in Super Mario World.
What?
Yoshi dying in Super Mario World. Probably the saddest
Oh,
death.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
You had to do that.
dude.
why'd you have to go there, man? Come on.
Sorry, I had
You
I just
took
had
it
to-
too far.
I had to
right?
mention
I
it.
remember seeing a recent GIF. You see Mario riding Yoshi, then he does a front flip off of him. He turns around, looking. He's facing him while he's upside down for that brief moment, and it's slow mo. You see Yoshi crying, and then at the right at his last moment, he gets all pissed and wants revenge. Then Mario sticks his both middle fingers at him, and then gets that one high jump point thing, and that little. I don't know, that little checkpoint.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
dick chip.
Yeah, the dick chip.
The dick pick chick pole. The dick pole.
Dick chick.
The dick.
I wish I had one of
Dick-
those.
This is how like the
The
pole
freaking
works.
blue
You just,
candy cane crap
knock
in the
your house,
end.
and that's what big your dick is. It's like a census but for dicks.
I said dick chip, by the way.
Yeah.
Chow me.
Dick census coming soon, 2015.
You're
Chow
2015.
me.
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Jubilee movie 2015.
Yeah, yeah.
Hashtag Everybody support it. Support its
Let's
official
get, that,
release.
let's get that Kickstarter
Support
going.
what?
Let's get
Paul
that
Rodriguez.
Yes.
What?
The Jubilee movie.
Jubilee movie, man.
Jubilee movie. She needs one.
She
She
everyone,
has
all,
to have one.
all the characters getting. Deadpool's getting a movie. He's an X-Men character. Fucking Jubilee needs one.
Alright, hold on.
Well, we need a
Fuck
Deadpool
Gambit.
movie, but that's
We need
coming in.
Jubilee more.
They fucked
Jubilee's an
Gambit.
American hero.
Why does the volume go?
Okay, fine.
If we gave American heroes movies, then we need to give her a movie.
Exactly.
You're welcome, G.I. Joe.
We can give fucking Green Lantern movie and can't get Jubilee movie. What the fuck is that
What
shit?
is that shit? Come on.
I
They-
don't know who he is.
Honestly, I wouldn't expect it, but yeah, we got a Guardians of the Galaxy movie before we got a Jubilee movie.
Exactly. Which I'm cool with. Not quite cool guy.
But
I
Guardians
actually
of
read
the
comics.
Galaxy.
I actually read that comic.
Yeah, I freaking love the movie. And that's like the movie. How many times did we see that movie?
4.
I
I
saw,
saw it like 3
I only
times.
saw it
I saw
once.
it once.
You saw it once. I'm sorry. I should have invited you.
Yeah.
One or twice.
That'd be nice.
But we watched it, and oh my. I took Christian, which is like another one of our friends, and we could not stop singing and dancing when the music started playing. That was like the best part for me was the music.
I
It's
was
like,
just baffled by
gotta
their dancing,
get-
and I was
is
like,
it
this
that
is
song?
embarrassing.
That like when Pina Colada started, we were just like, dang, you know, I don't know what we were doing. We were just dancing all movie long. And my sister, that was like the first time she saw it. She was like right next to us, and she was watching us like with like the wide eyes and like creep stares, like I don't know this guy. And me, me and Christian were just like going back and forth. Going,
And you tried getting me on it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop.
I forget.
White people.
Actually, I think my friend was on a date that
I'm
time.
fucking Asian!
Was it?
He's Latino.
We just lost all of our white supremacist viewers thanks to you,
Oh
Kevin.
no, we're not
Oh,
them.
no.
You're half white. You're the only one who's
Oh, you're weird laugh.
Is that a new one?
That's a new one. You have like
Johnny
this
as a
super
viewer?
serious face
Yeah.
and you're laughing.
Okay, please. You're scaring me.
You know, I think my friend was on a date one time when I went to go see it. My friend was on a date, and I actually put a popcorn in his hair. I thought it would be the funniest.
That's so
thing.
embarrassing.
And he,
Then I whisper in between both their shoulders.
Shoulders?
Yeah, shoulders.
Shoulders.
if I could go back and do it again, I think I wouldn't put a popcorn. I think I would go up to him
Can't
and be
find
like,
it.
No, you should have
So,
like
like,
tried putting as
so
many
this-
pieces of popcorn.
no, I would go back and say, so this is super serious, right? So do you guys want me to like, how many kids you guys want? Just like asking the super commitment almost. I just hope that the girl will answer. Like if she catches onto it, like it's like, yeah, I'm fucking with you guys. fuck with this, help me fuck with my
Ooh.
friend. He's like, how many kids do you want? I want like 10. Just to fuck with him. I would hope that she could catch onto it and just like, let's fuck with the guy.
Because our friend does not want children.
Oh, that's true.
Most definitely. Does not want a
Is
wife.
this even used?
Maybe hot.
He'll probably have like 10 kids though.
Because we'll even have a chance to do anything.
We'll be uncles though, probably if we still know him by then.
Yeah.
Probably not though.
Oh, this reminds me of, Uncle Grandpa?
Oh god, that show.
I actually figured it. The only way your uncle
How
could
can
be
you
your
be that?
grandpa, the only way your uncle could be your grandpa is your grandpa marries your aunt.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
And
You
then,
figured it out.
And then,
Oh my gosh, you figured it out.
yes,
That's true.
it is super
I
creepy.
figured it out, and I
That's
had
super
some.
incest.
And then they have like fucking, in the show itself, there's a rule 6
No,
Oh,
so
good.
wait, there's
Now it's
another
not-
way. There's another way.
on grandma.
Oh.
No. If your brother's your dad,
So they've done it twice.
They've done double incest on this on a
No.
children's TV show.
you could actually have if your brother is also your dad, then and you
I don't
have
know
a
how that
child,
works.
then wouldn't he also be that way?
No.
I don't know if
No,
that
it's like
works.
the
Like,
guy.
I don't think
it's his mom.
It'd be brother father.
But he
Okay,
wouldn't be
that would work. But
Wait. So this kid would fuck his mom then, if that logic.
This
Yeah.
is pretty nasty.
This is pretty.
this is
nasty.
something you'll find in porn.
This is about a children's cartoon show too.
Yeah.
That should tell you something.
Well, the
Honest-
original topic.
Well, it's Cartoon Network, and I've always respected the Cartoon Network has been a little bit more loose, and it has been. I mean, like when the Clone Wars came out, I mean that was like the first show,
That was
like
pretty
kid
brutal.
show, where it was like literally this is like massacre.
I wouldn't call that a kid show.
Let's kill
It's not.
people, but without blood.
Yeah,
And only clones and
well,
stuff.
the thing is, like
Like
Star
Doctor
Wars has never been blood.
Yeah,
though.
but like not like,
And there has
like
been-
but like non like
But there was blood though.
like non. Usually the way you can do this in a cartoon show is like non-important people.
Yeah,
Like
but there was still blood. But it's like
Yeah.
because like Star Wars has a logic
that
of
the green
plasma
blood?
burns.
Yeah.
Or
Plasma
like,
burns your wound shut. You
Yeah.
don't bleed out when you
Yeah.
get shot.
or G.I. Joe being that every time your tank gets destroyed, they somehow have a parachute.
All the time. All the time. Fucking have a parachute.
Oh my! I want them to do that to GI Joe because I remember loving. this
Remember,
show.
kids, knowing's half the battle. The other half is killing people.
No, the other half is having a parachute for no matter what you would do.
At all
Get
costs.
shot down from a.
You always have a parachute. Rule number one of being a G.I. Joe.
Exactly.
You're in the army, you have a parachute 24/7.
Yeah, you just have it. I mean, obviously, like most of the Battlefield games got that straight. That was like the one fact they got right. It's like
Yeah.
fall 2 stories, got a parachute.
Always have a parachute 24/7.
24/7.
Always have a parachute.
It's
Rule number
apparently
one.
it's retractable and folds itself.
Exactly. I mean, why wouldn't it, right?
Yeah.
Does it in a split seconds, but yeah.
What is this abomination?
Oh, another thing. A jet's coming to you, you snipe them and jump off of the jet and then hijack it.
But make sure you have a parachute. Don't forget the parachute.
And yet,
That
and
battlefield.
be sure that you're able to pull up as soon as possible.
Pull up and pull out.
True. Yeah.
So you have
Something
sex,
else.
right?
There was one more thing. Oh, what was it?
You just throw it over here.
Teen Titans.
Oh, I love that show.
It was
You
great.
And then it became a fucking 15.
And it became a sitcom.
It was just
Yeah.
it was like a little funny sitcom. They completely just messed up the characters.
Don't want you like hanging
There's like
out
all the
somewhere
coolness
so
that Robin had is
Roll
completely
it.
gone.
You don't
He's
care?
now some over obsessed. I don't know.
It's really
What's,
good,
what is he? I forget. He is.
Comfy.
Nah,
I forget the word to describe him. He's like
Wait, what?
over controlling.
yeah, that's a good word.
And then
A leader.
Robin?
he was actually a good leader in the Teen Titans like
Exactly.
anime like show. But then like
Yeah.
then like the 15-minute weird sprite came out and then
Mhm.
Yeah.
just weird.
I would.
I hated it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
thought it would bring people like, oh my god, viewers of their childhood, blah blah blah.
It's
They
weird
would
'cause
love
some of
it.
them are actually still funny. Some of them are just like a waste of time.
The
but
new
some of them are
T10, what I like about that one is that there's a shitload of DC references in the
Oh
background.
yeah.
There's
Like,
that
there's
at least.
Scarecrow, there's fucking Penguin,
Yeah.
there's Catwoman as a clock,
There's like that.
Yeah.
There's like that.
Superman.
I just love all the Batman references. Like, no matter what, Batman's always doing something with Gordon.
Batcave was a
With
shitload of
Commissioner
them.
Gordon.
Like,
It's like one time they're literally in the car and they're just like laughing at something, and then this crime happens, and then they just continue laughing.
you can like spot at least 3 references in each one. One time there was like.
It's like, ooh, there's Robin. That's a reference to Batman.
No, not that one. That one's obvious.
Cyborg. That's a reference to the Justice League.
No, okay, that's obvious. I mean, like one time I was they're like doing a chase scene and stuff.
Beast
It
Boy
was sort of
reference to
action,
bestiality.
actiony.
Yeah.
And then like there's a Harley Heart of Mr. J
Oh yeah.
on there. You can barely see you in 2 seconds.
That's the thing, though. Is like they really just like were like, hey, let's just make a reference show about Teen Titans, and then they actually named the city, which is the stupidest, one of the stupidest at least names for the city. It's called Jump City.
Interesting.
That's what the city's called. I did not know that.
What was it
Wasn't
named
that a
in the
district
Teen Titans?
from Gotham?
I don't know. Jump City?
District?
Reference much?
Oh, good.
Reference much?
I mean, it should be. I mean, there's a Green Mile. And there's jumps.
Green Mile.
Did you know that the brothers in Super Smash Brothers reference to Super Mario Brothers in 1992-49?
Dick cheese?
Yeah, Big Cheese.
All right. Big cheese.
I remember I read a manga, hentai manga where that was a
Oh
girl's
my God.
fetish.
Oh
and
god,
it was
dude, we
super
have to go
gross.
inside.
Stop,
It
stop.
has
Wait,
been
hold
talked
on.
about
No,
this.
do we have to get into him?
We
You
talked
freaking
about
brought
rules.
You brought up freaking incest,
Alright.
and it's wrong for me to bring this up.
But we agreed on. We don't talk about Doctor Who. You guys can talk
but
about
the thing
animes.
is, like, that's the thing, though. It's like, we're talking about cartoons and that awkward name of being your uncle's grandpa.
yeah.
Still brought up incest.
Incest, yeah, but it's not.
It's true.
Anyways, fucking something happened to me. He knows the story. I told him a couple days ago. So I was at a parade
Why were you at a parade?
for band.
Oh, of course.
You're in a band?
No.
Whoa.
Is it rock?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
We walked down with
Wait,
a
do you
jump
make K-pop?
set. No.
Do you rap?
Yeah,
Do you
actually.
dye your hair pink and go in pigtails?
No. God, no.
Sorry, but
Oh.
that.
Sure.
Is your
Anywho,
main vocalist a real person?
No.
That's a good question.
we use a synthesizer.
You use vocalates?
Yeah.
I don't-
That's
I don't-
Japanese.
I don't-
Anyway,
Korean.
so what happened?
You douchebag.
So,
I
like...
took it away from there.
Anyways, I was fucking... Both a dude and a woman were into me when I was there.
What?
Both a dude and a woman were into me while I was up there.
Like, hey, sexy.
They were like flirting with me. Like they
Oh my
kept trying to
God.
talk to me, and like the fucking like guy, he would like see my like I would turn and like look at me, he'd get like the biggest fucking smile on his face.
They're like what are they called, a swinger couple?
I don't know what that means, but
Oh!
penis.
I mean, you're gonna edit it out.
Jesus,
so
come on!
I'm
You're
doing it
making it...
because-
Okay, shut up, shut
I'm
up.
coming it back in right there. You spit all over me.
We could start after
Hey,
this.
we're back.
Yeah, all right there.
We're back.
Alright, so what I was gonna say was that
Nothing dead.
I think we all have like a couple good school stories, don't you think? I mean, everyone has like 10, but the
I
thing
got wall
is,
dodgeball band.
yes, but I think
When I was when I was 4, I was hanging by the balcony that wasn't finished being built.
Oh, I
So
know the
the
story.
like, yeah, the railings weren't finished built. So I was hanging by the second story when I was 4, and I actually managed to hang around, be like, "Mom, check this out." She never came. Luckily, I probably would have gotten my ass scolded, and pulled myself back up and like, "Oh man, you should have seen it." But now looking back, I wouldn't even be here if I let go.
Probably not.
Yeah. Luckily, I
well,
wasn't
you
watching.
would be just in like a wheelchair.
So one time I was doing some basketball stuff. You know, it was a 3v3, and then
Did you do the 360 no scope?
I was about to like do a layout, but like I jumped a little too high than I needed to, and I jumped too high and I didn't even know it, and then someone clipped me or I hit the pole or something, and I fell right in my cheek, right in my face plant, dude.
Oh my god.
And I kind of did the little scorpion thing. Like everyone was like, "Oh shit, are you okay?" And like I got up 3 seconds later, and like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Oh my god.
I did have a bruise.
Wait, Johnny, tell your bike story. Tell your bike story.
Oh, the bike?
Yes.
Okay, so, I was walking with Giovanni, Chris, and 2 friends. And thank you for that. We were just walking down the street. And sidewalks are bullshit if you ever been on a sidewalk. They're made for 2 people, not 3. But I'm just walking down the street, and then out of nowhere, just a bike hits me. I try to get out of the way, not in time, and the bike ramps into my back. And yeah, and then he was like, "Solid, dude," and I was like, "Cool," and it hurt.
What was this guy?
Cool.
Did he live on the beach? How many pairs of shorts does he own?
It was just some dude in like black
Some
shorts.
Like black shorts?
He was in like black shorts and shit.
Did he have long hair? He was like, "Sorry, dude. I'm just gonna go catch some waves."
Like, sorry, dude.
dude.
I better hit and run before I get a lawsuit. Luckily, I don't have a license plate on this bike.
Don't want this license book. Can't have him looking at my phone book.
That's...
I see what you did there.
So many.
We're on page 63.
Did that say naughty problem?
What?
Naughty problem.
We
but
have to do one of these.
We will.
we have to
I'm
do,
looking
yeah, we're gonna do it. All right.
We can always do Charlie's ate a goat testicle in Algeria, which is a real game.
It's a real game.
Charles ate a goat testicle in Algeria.
Well, be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Well, that sounds like
Jesus.
something we need to do in some.
You can do it right now.
Yeah, well, I use the
I'm
restroom.
scared.
I think it's like
It's-
5.
We'll do this right now, and I'll cut this part out while I went to the bathroom, and we'll start this. So this is you write something about you, and you want to be as specific as possible, like a story. Like I sat my parents at a movie theater while watching the Lego Movie, something like that. And every word you write
That's
down.
oddly specific.
I mean, that happened to me. I told you all the story. Okay, welcome back.
Yay! It was super exciting.
So we are playing Charlie ate a ghost testicle in Algeria. Evan, go ahead and pick an anecdote.
You have to interview us.
And
And if it's yours, just put it back.
No.
If it's yours, just put it back.
I really
Read
don't
it out
know.
loud?
Yeah. No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no?
It's not yours?
No.
No?
It's not mine.
I didn't. Okay.
Don't read it out loud.
Okay, I guess.
Make sure it's not his. Not yours?
No, it's not.
Alright, Kevin.
Alright.
Not yours? Not me. Definitely not mine.
I can't understand the last 3 words.
Okay. So, we all have one that's not ours. So what it is we go around in a circle. We'll start with me, and we'll go clockwise, which it'll be me, Kevin, Eduardo, Aaron. And you have to ask questions. You can't say any words on the sentence. And you have to, as soon as you think you know who it is, you tell them who. We'll give like 5 goes, and we'll go do a guess round.
And we each take turn asking.
Yeah, you ask,
one.
and any one person a question. You have to try and use context clues to figure out who it
Alright.
is.
Alright. So we all ask you.
Okay.
You ask whoever you
Oh.
want to ask.
Oh, okay. Oh. We do it one at a time? So people can
Yeah.
hear?
I will start.
You can only ask the question once.
You only ask one question. Oh no, you can ask multiple people. Only once per person though.
Okay, so you could ask the same question per person, right?
Yes. You can't use any of the words on the sentence.
But you can use synonyms.
You can use synonyms, just not the words on the
Okay.
sentence. Right. Eduardo, have you ever been enrolled in a karate class?
No, not karate.
Okay.
Let's see. Kevin, have you ever lost a gamble where you had to...
No, just lost the gamble. That's your question. It can't be that. It can't be a long question.
Oh.
It can't have
Yes or
multiple
no question?
Okay.
Yes or no answer?
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't hear that part.
It's yes or no answer.
Can I try again then?
Fine. If this one, since you just it can be like a multiple part question. It has to be one part question.
Did you gamble where the loss was tongue action?
No. No.
Okay.
Oddly specific.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Kevin. Have you passed the game by using unfair methods?
How hard?
I mean, doesn't everybody?
I think at one point
I
someone
guess,
has.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like all the GTA games, like from before.
Oh, I actually passed the San Andreas without cheats. But I did pass it without cheats once.
Oh no.
With
Alright,
cheats.
go ahead. Go ahead.
My turn?
Yes, you ask a question to one of us.
Johnny,
Yes.
have you met someone famous in a shop?
Yes.
Alright. Can I just say it? Johnny, is this one here?
Yes.
I can show you it?
Yes.
Alright.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Okay,
know.
so is there any point system or?
Can we
Should
tell the
just make-
story?
Should we just?
Yeah, I'll tell the story about it.
Alright.
So I was at Best Buy, just kind of walking around, and then fucking Jack Black walks in,
Shit.
And I was like, holy fuck. And he was like,
fuck, that's cool.
he was like looking at like amplifiers or some shit, like amplifier speakers or something.
Nice.
And like I was like,
Something
oh
Jack
fuck.
Black would do.
I was too nervous to like talk to him, so I was like, oh, it's a famous celebrity. And I was like, but yeah, I met him. I was like,
You didn't get any autographs?
I didn't. I was too like scared.
shy?
He seemed like too busy. To, like I don't want to like hold him up. I was just like, hi Jack Black. And he's like, what's up? And I was like, ah.
Like, oh my god,
Like,
come
was he
to Brandon, say hi
enthusiastic
to
or
him.
was he like, sup,
He was.
dude?
He was pretty. He was like, yeah, what's up? Cool.
He sounds like a pretty he's one of those guys.
He's a
He's a pretty cool
he's a
guy.
pretty cool
He's a
guy.
cool guy as long as you don't
Whenever.
bother him all day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I was-
really a lot of
Maybe
There's
celebrities.
a
like if
secret
you-
douche side.
Maybe like you-
But you have to be
behind
a
all
dude.
that
You have to be
kindness.
kind of like really.
Well,
Yeah.
or maybe like
to
stop
him.
him from like a busy thing and just like keep on asking him questions. And that'll piss him off. That'll piss anyone off.
All right.
Is that it?
Secret thing.
Yeah, that was it. Aaron, have you? How do I word this?
Yes, a million times. What? Senpai.
Have you had a relationship with a female?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
I'm pretty sure this is you. Did you pull an
Don't you only
ex-girlfriend
get one
onto you
question?
in martial knowledge?
Yes.
Hey.
I got it.
Don't you
I got
get
it.
only one question?
Well, I went for the win.
I mean,
Alright.
by stereotype,
Okay.
I probably took martial arts at some point in my life.
I actually did too. So
I'm taking
I did too.
Taekwondo and I'm not that good. It's not that practical.
I remember. Do you guys remember? Never mind. I won't point out his name, but I do remember one of the greatest feats in my life was me being able to kick someone that's literally a foot higher than me
That is impressive.
All right. So your turn.
in the head.
Oh wait, no, you're gonna. Are you?
Oh, yeah,
are you
tell me the
supposed-
story.
Sorry, yes, sorry.
So pretty much, we were doing rotation spars
What's
that only
the-
lasted like 30 seconds. But goddamn, those 30 seconds felt long. And then, shit, I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Good job.
Sorry.
Wait,
Like you hit him.
wait, now I remember. Fuck.
Okay.
No, wait. I was going to be tripped, but then I sort of attempted countering it, so it ended up with me pulling her onto me, and that's when we sort of like started liking each other because it was one of those movie cliches staring into my eyes for a brief moment, like, hey. But yeah.
Okay, good job.
I think it's just because you were.
But-
It was a cliche that you probably felt for the girl. You were just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, this is my senpai.
It's gonna happen.
All right, go ahead.
Good question.
Question?
Okay.
The question right there. The question is right there. Yeah, please.
Eduardo.
Yeah.
Has Senpai ever noticed you?
No, she has not.
Oh.
Interesting.
Alright.
Eduardo.
All right.
You are my senpai, my only senpai. You okay? I'll sing it later.
Deep in thought in this question.
Oh, whatever. I'll go for the win. Kevin, have you never been in a Super Nintendo game without using cheats or an emulator?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I seriously haven't. Like either I like get a little mad and hit like the floor, and then it just
What are you doing?
it freezes. The Super Nintendo freezes just because of that, or like the corrupted save files,
It's for
or forgetting to put a memory stick.
There's more?
Yeah.
How many were we supposed to put?
3?
3?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You
You
only
didn't
put
tell
one.
me that. You only told me one.
Ah.
Shit, I'll put it down. Oh, I gotta put those. Someone pass me Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Yeah,
I was using
yeah.
it for.
Oh, you only put down one?
I thought of one and it was like so good, and I was like, oh wait, are we only
Okay.
doing one? Or...
Oh, why'd you ask?
Okay.
Because I
That's why I
tried.
gave you 3 pieces of paper.
Okay,
I thought we were
Kevin,
going
it's
3
only you and
times.
me.
That's
Alright.
why.
So,
I made 2.
Johnny,
Yes.
did you ever fail to swim?
Yes.
Johnny, did you?
No.
No? Oh, okay then.
Okay.
I don't know another word for drowned.
Alright, it's not your turn. Kevin,
Yes.
have you performed act of violence before?
Yes.
Okay. Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Wait, haven't we all?
Have you ever had to touch someone else's body with a part of your inside of your mouth?
Who's this question for?
Sorry, I mean Johnny.
Yes.
Is this one yours?
No.
It is.
No, yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You guys ask such specific questions. That means the fun of it.
What do you want me to ask? Have
Like
you
you-
ever rubbed someone's
Senpai
eyeball with
Desu,
your nipple?
come on,
You're supposed to be like
Um,
generic about it, and
oh.
kind of that's the fun about it.
Okay, let me choose one.
Wait, we should probably wait for Eduardo to put this last one in,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's
I
not
gotta think
obvious.
of. I don't know. It's like my embarrassing stories. I usually block them out.
That's
I'm
fair
like,
enough.
I don't remember any.
Is it okay
Doesn't
if
have
we
to be
just get
embarrassing.
one and never mind.
I know. It's not really embarrassing. So that would be like the best kind of for the game.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go for me.
Oh, hard.
My turn.
Yeah, I guess go for now.
Aaron. Just do I just okay? Aaron, did you ever fail to swim?
Yeah,
From you?
yeah, but I think it was actually when I was 5. Now that I think about it.
It's a lie. I didn't nip it.
Anyways, this is what happened. I was like, oh my god, swimming is so cool. It's my first time swimming in a pool. And I had my little floaties on me. But then they're like, you know what, we're going to teach you how to swim. And I told my older cousin and 2 older sisters, I was like, fuck yeah. No, not really. I was like, okay, let's go do this. And then I'm like swimming without my floaties and they're keeping watch. And then I get up out of the pool and they're still doing whatever with each other, screwing around. And I go to the deep part and I just jump straight down and I was like, I look up, the sun's shining through the pool. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna die.
And then I started breathing in and I realized my lungs started filling with water.
Oh my god.
That's such beauty. And then from there, that point on, near death experience.
My 5-year your flashback. Your whole life is
My life was flashing before my
your
eyes. And I only remember 3 or 4 years of it.
Yeah. You only remembered.
So I didn't tell my story either. So I had to lick someone's elbow on a dare.
Alright.
So like we were with my friends. It was a band competition, I think, and we were just fucking around. We were like, let's fucking have a dare.
And get horny.
And we were like,
Oh my
we
God.
flipped a coin. We have to do something. You have to do something embarrassing. Decided after the coin flip, and you couldn't say no to it. And so it was to lick an elbow, and I was like, fuck. I tried to go up to a stranger. I licked his elbow, and he looked at me the weirdest fucking look. And I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
He was right, gonna suck you.
I was like, it's your honor, fucking, fuck. Phone call.
Okay, so we have 4 stories we're gonna talk about, and there's some private ones that we took out because I kind of everyone has to be there for those stories.
I didn't
Can I
even see yours.
see it?
So what?
Can I see the
Should
private
I-
one?
You just left to throw them away.
Too late.
Aw,
Sorry,
I'm
but
so curious now. Luckily I
I'll
live here,
tell
I can
you.
check the trash.
I kind of poorly
Oh.
ripped them up.
Alright, anyway, so
Yeah.
here's the first story. I once lost in a theme park until a mascot come and helped me, and we watched Disney movies for 2 hours until my parent returned from me.
That's mine.
That's
I don't know
yours.
how I messed I really messed up that
How
much.
about if we read up
A little bit.
What if we read our own?
No, I'm gonna read them out.
Alright,
Because then you're
okay.
gonna just be like, that's me.
Alright.
So yeah, I was at California Adventure, and like I got separated from my madre.
What were you doing? I mean, like,
I don't know. I was like a fucking 2-year-old. I just wandered off.
You remember?
Like a
Same.
giant dickhead. No, my mom told me the story recently.
Oh, okay.
Same thing happened to
And
me.
you were
but,
watching
like,
Disney movies?
Yeah, like I fucking they put me like someone found me and they took me backstage and what's Disney movie's name? And they got a hold of my mom and she came.
Same thing happened to me, but like in the zoo.
Mm.
Because I went one way. I'm like, okay, you stay here and go watch the monkeys. I'm like, I'm gonna go over there and watch other animals. But I went this way and I turned around the other way. She tried finding me. It was pretty much like a circle around and like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And just
Where did
finally
she
we're like,
go?
oh my god, where'd she go?
Where
She's
did she go?
Ahí
It's
estás, mijo.
And then
Kinda
the bad
go.
thing was that I fucking went everywhere else trying to find her instead of staying where she last saw
I get
me.
lost all the time. I remember when I was a kid, I got lost all the time, and I was like, oh shit. Because this is before the time of everyone having cell phones.
Right.
So you get lost,
The
you
struggle.
are effed. You are.
Struggle was real.
Luckily,
back in the day.
I had her phone for some reason.
Yeah. And then what I do is I forgot where it was, but I just got lost, and I was like, okay. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk within a 10-yard area, and then I just find them. Somehow, magically, God is like, you're not getting lost, kid, and you might be.
It's one of those moments.
All right, so the next one, last
Can I
summer,
just further in just a little bit?
yeah, sure.
It's one of those in the zoo. It was one of those moments where like you finally see your
Wait,
your
wait,
parent,
wait,
and then your parent slaps you, but then hugs you, and then says, "Don't do that again," and like kind of sort of crying.
I was gonna say that's like one of those moments where you're like, if I don't find my mom, can I live with the lions?
Seem like cool guys. Those fangs are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Come with me.
I want to touch them.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't think so.
what is this dirty smelling kid doing here?
Anyway, the next story is last summer while getting back from a road, I visited my grandparents. I sat in a chair that had a puddle of water and soaked my pants. But the cold of the water helped me hold in my diarrhea.
That was an unexpected turn. No, it's not mine.
That's me, actually. So what happened was, I was in Mexico, okay, and I mean, you're not supposed to drink the water, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So obviously, so we were like, I was being super safe, and I was like, bottled water, bottled soda,
Right.
and everything. But one day, my dad's like, let's have pasoda, which is pretty much like a soup.
Mhm.
So, I'm not gonna lie. The guy who delivered it was a tranny. I mean, he was a guy who dressed like a girl. Okay. And, yeah, he was a transvestite.
Yeah.
And he gave it to us, and I don't really think he cared. But okay, give it a second. Pause it.
It's like
My mouth just cut off.
11:17.
Hello.
I'm in 1:17.
Ajá. Ya, todo bien. Que casi vamos a terminar.
What time is it?
So,
Oh,
52 or 42.
Well, that's kind of okay.
yeah,
'Cause
no,
I
we're on
usually
the last thing right now.
leave like around 5 and get there like somewhere 6.
Okay.
But now that since I brought my bike, I can easily get back. The
Alright,
bike gets
so-
me tired.
Alright, so where was I?
You were talking about how you were in Mexico and you got like soup or something.
Yeah, I got like posada, which is kind of like a soup, and posada is really good. Honestly, that one
It's
was-
great.
I mean, like honestly, the best pozole is the one your grandma makes.
But
You
you
know?
gotta like mix it up your own. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You put some tortillas and then some salt and like,
Tortillas.
no, I mean
Why would you
tostada.
put
I mean
tostadas.
tostada.
There you go,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friend. Anyway, so what happened was,
This guy.
I'm not gonna. Now, every time I go to Mexico, some way or another, somehow I mess up and I just contract diarrhea.
Okay.
But this time I was finally like master level diarrhea practitioner.
Master level diabetes.
Exactly.
Which kind of level?
Yeah, it's the highest level, and you need to contract it like every year. And what happened was, so at this point I was like, okay, you know what, I can feel it, and I know this is diarrhea. So I was like holding it in for 3 days.
Oh my god.
But on like the third day, I was just like, okay, this is tough. This is tough. And I was like actually on a road trip, so that just like jumped up and down, and I was like, that was just hard on me. So when I got back, I was like, that was hard. I needed to go take a break. So I go upstairs, and it's raining in Mexico during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you people who don't know.
They like
I
that
go
hot
out-
rain?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sometimes. I go out, and they have a chair outside, and I actually thought that they took it out, and it just looked like, oh, it's got a splash of water and everything.
Mhm.
I sit down, and it's like this. It's like
Oh.
it's like a little
Oh my god.
deep
Oh
hole.
god.
And I splash into it, and like I'm in jeans, so I splash in, and like my entire crotch area and my ass just completely wet, and I just like stand. I was like, oh god. But surprisingly, it was like the cold was actually helping me hold it in.
Oh my god.
So I just,
Jesus.
it's just,
My goodness.
I held it in for like another 2 days before I finally had to let it out because I thought I was cured after 5 days.
God.
And then my cousin gives me like a little magic pill, and it's just like cures me in like half an hour.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was wild.
it was wild. I got really. All right.
I'll power through these ones.
The next story is, during my lunch, I felt thirsty. Later, I puked on my lap in front of the teacher.
It's not mine.
It's not mine.
It's once against me.
It's yours? I thought it was gonna be Aaron's.
Yeah, no, we took Aaron's out.
Oh, you did?
Obviously, because
Did
he
we?
can't tell the story.
Oh.
He told you yours? His?
Yeah, so this is actually like first grade.
Okay.
And like, you know, the thing is like, if you want to, like the cool kids go around and they just like run around.
Yeah.
So I was out there, and I had the first time ever, I think I actually had like a lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom actually packed me a lunch. And I felt like so thirsty, so I'm like, I should probably go get some water. But I was just like having so much fun, I just decided, you know what, no, never mind.
Mm.
Later after that, I came in, we were just doing something. The teacher comes up, she's asking me something, and I actually felt fine. I felt fine. So, and then I'm like, yeah, and then I just like felt something coming up, and I just like pushed my chair out, and then it just comes onto my lap.
Is it like, hey, what's the times? What's the times tables for 5? Like,
I'm a pretty.
That's
pretty. First of all, that's a pretty advanced first grade class.
Like, I imagine
oh, you said
it's like,
first grade.
like, have you saw Lynn Cushy just like slowly scoot back and just like, like just super calmly just scoot back and just throw up all over your
I
lap.
actually was. That was kind of sudden, but I'm pretty sure I was really calm, and I was like, I feel good.
I like the funny. I like the ones where like it's just a little bit. Like, so, hey, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just a little bit.
It's just like.
It's just everywhere. Oh my god.
All right.
Anyway, the last one is, I am not a fan of Final Fantasy at all.
Yeah. I didn't like it. It never appealed to me at all.
Well, I guess, you know, turn-based games are only
it's
fun
not
for
everybody.
I played like
gaming.
once and it was like boring.
I don't blame you. Some of them are not.
Mario RPG did better.
Can't lie.
Anyway. So that was our first podcast game. There's more in the future. Maybe every podcast will need to come out every other week.
We wasted all of our good stories in one episode.
Now we have plenty of stories.
Sure,
I have a lot more stories to tell.
I have
a lot
one
of
that I
stories.
didn't want to say.
Ah, yes, I had one as well.
Anywho.
I didn't see yours. So I don't
But yeah, this is episode
fine.
1 of Octotalk. Next one will come out next Wednesday. 2 Wednesdays from now. These come out every other week.
Sure. Why
Mm.
not?
What did
We'll find time to film
Alright.
these eventually between those 2 weeks. Because it should be easy to edit. Because it's all one audio track. It's so nice. Editing 2 audio tracks is such a pain in the ass. So more than 2. Having just 1 audio track is the best thing ever. Which is why I'm so happy I just use my phone.
Okay.
And the audio quality's not that shitty. It's so perfect.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
So can we just end it here?
Yeah, we should probably end it now.
Yeah. Okay.
That
We
was
should, wait, before we do, we should come up with a catchphrase. Octorock out. I don't know.
That's lame.
Suck.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
Anyway, wait. No.
It should
I'm
be,
sorry.
yeah, you suck.
You suck.
It's like everybody who
How about-
watches this
how
video,
about-
you suck.
No, how
Wait,
about
wait,
like,
wait,
how about
wait,
like
wait,
you
wait.
you say a crappy joke at the end,
Wait.
and then you suck, and then that's how you
Okay.
end it.
Wait,
Like, don't
wait. Okay, before we end it, I had to do plugins. So, you can find this on Twitter. I believe it's at Project Octorock. I have to double check. Honestly, I don't fucking remember.
We don't know how to use Tumblr, so don't look for us there.
Fuck Tumblr. I can go on a Tumblr rant later, not now when you have more time. But
Follow us on Twitter.
YouTube. Well, you're on a YouTube channel, which is
British.
youtube.com/POctorock for reasons. And every Tuesday and Sunday we release Let's Plays, and every other Wednesday you'll see Project Octotalk, which is the podcast you're listening to right now.
Yeah.
This will probably not be forever, though.
Hey.
That's a
Hey.
joke.
Hey.
This is out
You
right
suck.
now. This will probably be out by This will be out by this Wednesday actually.
But that's how we're gonna end it.
Oh, we're gonna-
Yeah, just cut it off there. That'll be fine,
I was
right?
talking over you.
You're still talking?
I was talking over you.
God damn it, Eddie.
Eddie.
Yes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
did the crappy joke first.
Oh, one last time. I'm Ed, and I am the PlayStation guy.
Eduardo.
No, I prefer.
Silvano.
Ed? You
Don't tell them that much.
you don't-
What do you want to give them next? My
you-
address?
You don't
My
prefer
PIN
Eddie?
number?
I call you Eddie all the
No,
time.
yeah, I'm okay. I mean, they can call me whatever.
Okay.
As long as it's not like my full name. 'cause
Okay,
I feel
whatever.
like that's like what, 4 syllables? That's too
I'll
long.
bleep it
Okay,
out.
okay, whatever.
It's like 4 syllables. It takes forever.
Chris
It's
is
6.
3.
It's 6. Eduardo.
Oh, I was saying your last name.
It's a lot of syllables. So yeah, just call me Ed, Eddie.
Well, Edwards too.
I did love.
And then
By the way, before everybody starts just going off about the round, Ed and Eddie, that was like one of my favorite shows growing up. It was hilarious. So
It was.
It's just been Ed, Eddie, and Eduardo.
also,
That makes sense.
Ed is also from my favorite anime, Full Metal Alchemist. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Okay,
That's why I like it.
it.
That's why I like the nickname Ed. Because the main character's name is Edward something.
My favorite.
And I fucking hate myself for not getting it.
My favorite.
Elric.
My favorite doctor from Doctor Who is Matt Smith,
You
the
know,
11th.
I have nothing against Doctor Who, so you guys can rant if you want.
Well, we're out of time.
No, we are out of time.
You can have
Like
one
an hour.
This is the longest outro ever.
I should probably go
No.
home.
Well, you haven't finalized. You haven't said goodbye to the people.
Why? My name is Kevin. You guys are all cool, and I hope you guys come to my birthday party.
And my name is
do a rap.
Tono Mongonia. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That movie was shitty. I'm Johnny. Pause the video. I'm Johnny, and I fucking mangle these people, and I lock them in a room and make them record shit against
Jesus.
their will.
This is.
It's pretty fun.
Call 911!
Let me see my family.
I really want to go home.
Project Octotalk.
Yeah. Is that good? Is that good, Johnny?
Don't buy a Wii U.
Can we go now?
I should come at him. Bye.